I didn't want to get far off into this just yet, but maybe I won't be long with this recording. I just want to address my nothing but a black man sisters. Okay, if you want a black man, that's fine. I am an advocate for opening your choices for whatever man, be he white, black, he can be an African, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Cuban, Native American, he could be white, he could be Italian, Jewish, all of those things. See, we call ourselves queen, but we limit ourselves to such a small number of men. See, a queen is going to allow herself to look at many kingdoms because she's got it like that. Serf women are only limited to their village or their hometown or wherever they're living in. So if you cannot see the fact that there are all these beautiful men that were created on this beautiful planet, you are living in a serfdom. That's not a queen mindset. That's peasantry. Also, now I'm going to go back and say, if you want that, you want nothing but, fine. However, what I do want to state is that a lot of these men, including the so-called religious, spiritual, and they're all down for you, and they want to protect you and whatnot. I don't care what kind of black man you're looking at. They're going to expect you to fit a shoe that is much smaller than what your size foot is. Now, what do you mean by that? What do I mean by that? There are more black women than black men. Even if every single black male were available, no one in jail, let's just say everyone is heterosexual, 100%, everyone was available, there aren't any that have married outside the race, you will still have millions left over. So the reality is this: because the situation isn't like that, those numbers are actually much smaller. So what's happening is when you're nothing but a black man, you will still risk your own happiness on some level. You're still going to sacrifice something on some level. And to me, it's not smart. To me, it's not a very smart move for the women. See, black men's situations are different. They have a surplus of women to look at, plus other women. Now, what's happening is this. Let me give you a picture. Black men represent the Great Lakes. Black women are the Pacific, is the Pacific Ocean. How will the Pacific Ocean fit all into the Great Lakes? There's no comparison. There's no comparison. It would be different if it was the Pacific Ocean and the Pacific Ocean. But you're, I gotta have me something from the Great Lakes. But women, you are an ocean of women compared to the Great Lakes. Wake up and see the real deal, because all of that blackety black stuff is nothing but a different kind of matrix that you have put your mind in, or should I say the black community put your mind into. It's mind control. Do you prefer because you do prefer, or do you prefer because your mind has been controlled to prefer? See, a lot of them did not have a problem with interracial dating until black women, the ocean, started to find other oceans. Are you seeing the picture? Again, I have no problems with black women sort of wanting to go the direction of just having a black man. But understand, you got some sacrifices. And black men expecting black women to take her size 12 shoe, her size 12 foot, and stick it into a size 6 is unreal. But see, the other way around, they've been sticking their size 6 shoe into a size 12. That too is unreal. So this is about the whole mindset. I mean, where are you? What are you thinking about? No, black women, we're not saying, oh, well, this kind of race is much better. Oh, white men are the knights. White men are just so awesome. No, when black women say, hey, I feel much better over here, it's because she's allowed to be feminine. She's allowed to be the woman, and she's so what you have to understand is that because she's allowed to be feminine and allowed to be the woman, she becomes more responsive to him. This is something that a lot of people in the black community don't know. A lot of black men don't know because they're sitting in the feminine mind state of gimme, gimme, gimme. What are you going to do for me? And it doesn't fit. Women, this is from I found this out, and it made sense when I was on some of the BWE blogs years ago. We had these discussions years ago. Women are the responders. Men are the initiators. Because she is able to be feminine with a man of another background, a non-black background, she can relax, and she'll say, yes, honey. Okay, honey. Oh, you know what? Hi. Hey. Whereas black women who have made all this sacrificing don't have that same response. She knows the men in her community. Very predictable. So she's going to say, oh gosh, here it comes. Here it comes, because she knows it. It's been a pattern. It's a predictable pattern. So that's all I wanted to say to you, nothing but a black man kind of woman. Because what you're doing is what a lot of black men want you to do. You've been controlled. You're in a matrix. If you want that, fine, but understand that in a certain kind of way, you're still kind of in a matrix. You are expected to put your size 12 shoe into a size 6. You, the Pacific Ocean, are expected to fit into the Great Lakes. It's physically impossible without flooding everything else. It is physically impossible to walk your size 12 into a size 6 unless you want to walk around in pain. Look at the numbers, ladies. Now, if you want to get mad about it, get mad about it. Don't take it up with me. Just look at your surroundings. And stop being envious and jealous of women who date and marry out, because that's part of it. A lot of you sit with your faces on the camera, and now you can't back up because now your face is out there. Interracial dating is not natural. Well, why not? If the two get together and have a child, what's wrong? Having sex with an animal is not natural. That's what it is. The man is not an animal. Regardless of what background he is not an animal. And you guys get me. It's not natural. See, and we're going to pick some random case and say, see? This is why you don't do that. You're doing exactly what they want. And if you want to continue on that path, then you continue on that path.